What's up, my 1111 YouTube friends? Hanging out in the shop here. Trenton, my older brother Troy. Never in a video, but I made him be in one this time. It's that time of the day, we just clean the shop. Oh yeah. Cheers to all my YouTube friends. Oh, yum, 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 yum. He cheats, he uses a twist cap. Yep. Well, we were out here today, just freaking giving it. Trenton did another mock-up on 3 fingers here, and I want to really talk about this for a second. It's absolutely looking amazing. He set the motor back in and mocked up the pipes and stuff. And when we're building our sleds, this motor mock-up and pipe thing on every sled I've done so far is no less than a dozen times in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, to make sure everything is going to fit correctly, make sure it doesn't interfere with anything. And unfortunately, Trenton sent a bunch of his stuff off to powder coat before we did a lot of this mock-up, and thankfully things are fitting. But that's why we're doing some more mock-up right now. This engine's going to be coming back out again, but he's been working on his water lines. He got his skid all in. Everything's happy in the skid now, and the motor's sitting in there nice, but it's coming back out. It's just, like I said, another mock-up to make sure things are going to fit correctly. He's going to polish all of his heat shields on here yet. These are a ceramic coat black that's on here. Race Coatings, Wyoming, Minnesota. Did all the powder coating on here, but if you guys want a set of pipes done, they do both the silver chrome they call it, and they do it in black. And
they do it in a whole bunch of colors.
Oh, they do it in a bunch of colors. Trenton just corrected me, so they're doing it in a whole bunch of colors now. So, but yeah, the last I knew they were doing it only in the silver chrome and the black. I did a bunch of work on Project Freedom here today. I want to say a big shout out to Mark Trotter on Facebook. He's always coming up with this OEM and NOS Polaris stuff, and he happened to have this flap. It's got some little shelf scuffs and stuff on it. It's never been mounted on a sled, but Mark donated this snow flap and a blue tail light lens cover for Project Freedom. He just got a hold of me one day through Facebook Messenger, and he asked, hey, if I gave you a blue flap and a blue tail light lens cover, would you run it on Freedom? And I'm like, absolutely. If you want to donate something like that to Project Freedom, awesome, I'll put it on there. So once again, thanks to Mark Trotter. Hey, and the other thing is, he's one of them guys, he hauls our stuff around the country, and I want to thank him. He's a truck driver, and I just seen on Facebook on Thursday he didn't get to make it home to enjoy his Thanksgiving dinner this year, so he was sitting down in Texas, I believe it was, waiting to get loaded. So we got to thank guys like that. He's one of them guys out there hauling our stuff around for us. So big thanks to Mark for being a truck driver too, for an over-road truck driver. So but yeah, we're getting somewhere here on Project Freedom. Got my exhaust bracket in, did a bunch of work on the running boards. I did this, I don't know if you guys noticed this, I tapered the tunnel up. I've always liked that look. So the last couple days I've been working on doing that taper. I just got to lay a bead of weld in here yet. I'm going to weld the seam back together. It's all plated back in from the back side and stuff, but I'm going to lay a weld up through this seam right here. And then this bumper's off of a 96 Storm. I liked how it was a little narrower. It's not as big as the older bumpers, so I wanted to go with a little narrower one. Drilled it all out, and then after it's powder coated, I'm going to go back and touch off my chamfer bit again in all those holes and bring that little bit of a zing out on the holes once everything's all powder coated. And I made the whole new back piece of the tunnel here too, and extended it back a little bit. Back of it used to be like right here, right at the edge, and I just extended it out just a snitch, just a subtle snitch. It's going to be a 121 still, but I just wanted to pull the back just a little bit. Just that extra little touch. So we got Project Wet Basement. Trenton just drug it in from outside. He was out there pressure washing. Anytime a motor comes out of any of our sleds, it immediately goes outside and gets pressure washed. And so we got a nice clean slate here to get going back with it again. And the last thing is duct tape Mike stopped over yesterday. He's got a pile of his own stuff he should be working on, but he decided to hang out here and help me finish studying the track for Project Wet Basement. So track's all done now. yeah, it's going to get exciting. Going to be really exciting to get that track. And I got to go through the undercarriage too. There's some bad bearings and stuff in the undercarriage. So I just put a couple new shocks in it last year. Yeah, we had a couple, 2 years ago, we had a couple Fox shocks around here that I stuck in that skid, but some of the wheels are getting kind of loose, so I'll replace some bearings on that. So that's it for now, guys. We just did a major cleanup in here. Decided I had to show you this, guys. Had to show it. I talked about it yesterday about how amazing it looked with the engine sitting in it, but I had to do a video to show you just how freaking sick this thing looks with the engine sitting on it.
Lower it to the ground first?
Oh, Trenton wants to run it to the floor. Let's bring it down to the floor. See how it stance. He's got to adjust some of the alignment on the skis and stuff yet. Yeah, that is just flat out frickin' gnarly. God, I love the look of that thing. It's coming together. It's getting there. God, I'd have to predict within the next couple weeks, wiring is the next major hurdle he has to do on his wiring. And he's talking about, and I just happen to have a neighbor that likes watching these videos, and Trenton's talking about possibly getting a hold of that guy. Maybe see if he wants to get involved a little bit on the wiring on here, because he is a freaking wiring guru. The wiring he does is pretty impressive. So Trenton might try to work something out with him, get him over here and help out on the wiring on this thing, because yeah, it needs an expert. So there it is, guys. Thanks again. Thanks for all the support on the channel, and be doing another update here real quick. Thanks, guys.